drama to the scene. This is why I tell you that I love you when you leave. This is where you tell me that I don't mean anything. Then that's when I tell you that you are my everything.
She doesn't respect you, man. And that's a problem. That needs to change. It needs to stop today, because you should not be tolerating disrespect from the woman you're with, or any woman for that matter. And so we're going to be talking about today why your woman does not respect you. All right. So my name is Stefan Labossiere. I'm a certified life and relationship coach, here to provide dating and relationship advice. Today will be relationship advice for men. All right. And before we get into today's topic, please be sure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video. And you know what? Comment below, leave your feedback. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know if you're coming across a lot of women who are not respecting you, or if you're in a relationship right now with a woman who doesn't respect you. Now, listen, when I say, I just want to make it clear from the jump, when I say you do not, or you should not be tolerating any woman's disrespect, please don't take that to mean getting abusive, physical, or disrespectful with a woman. I'm never going to encourage that. I'm never going to tell you guys to behave in a toxic manner to counteract a woman being disrespectful to you. But what I want you to understand is that you as a man will not receive or will not experience a happy, healthy relationship without the dynamic of that woman respecting you. And there's various reasons we can discuss as to why she doesn't respect you. But let me start with this. Number one, you're a yes man. You say yes to everything she wants. Now, I'm sure some of you have heard the saying, happy wife, happy life. And listen, I'm not going to necessarily say that's a bad saying. I am going to say it's a misinterpreted theory or misinterpreted belief, all right? I do believe in making sure your woman is happy, but I don't believe in compromising your true desires, your beliefs, your values, what you find acceptable in order to appease her and make her happy. When you now start to diminish yourself to now allow her to be happier with the outcome, we have a problem. Because in doing that, you start to chip away at your masculine energy. You start to now become a shell of yourself. You now start to lose respect in her eyes because she knows she can run all over you. She knows she can manipulate and control you at any time. You've got to learn how to say no. Now, again, we always do this in a respectful manner, but no still has to be said. No still has to be shown with your actions. You still have to draw a line that says, I am not going to accept anything past this line. All right? And so you got to be true to yourself and know who you are as a man to recognize what is valuable to you, or what your values truly are, so that you understand when she is crossing them, when she is behaving in an unhealthy manner, when she's asking you to do things that you are very uncomfortable with. Now, again, there are going to be sacrifices and adjustments in relationships, but are you losing yourself in the process? You've got to be able to stand strong in who you are, but again, you have to know who you are in order to achieve that. Which brings me to number two. She doesn't respect you because you don't respect yourself. You don't know who you are. You don't value yourself. You don't have high self-worth. And so you may have this mentality of, I'm just lucky to have this woman and I'm going to do everything in my power to hold on to her. But in you trying so hard to hold on to her, you're going to lose her. Even if she does not walk out of that relationship, so to speak, she is going to step out of it with another man. I hate to paint such a negative picture, but I'm here to tell you, as a man, when you don't respect yourself, when she can sense that low self-esteem, at some point down the line, if she stays with you, there's a very good chance she will cheat on you. Because that lack of self-worth becomes unattractive. That lack of self-worth diminishes your masculine energy. And you're going to notice that as a constant theme. And when I speak to you, that masculine energy is extremely important. You cannot sacrifice or you cannot compromise that in your relationship, not in a way that takes you so far away from it. So again, you've got to respect you if you want her to respect you. And you've got to get to a place where your fear of losing her doesn't cause you to lose herself. So I'm going to make that number 3 on this list. You cannot be afraid to lose her more than you're afraid to lose yourself. Listen, you should honor your woman. You should cherish her. You should treat her like a queen. I believe in all of those things. But if she thinks she can do whatever she wants and you will tolerate it, you lost. Relationship done. You might as well walk away now because you're headed down a horrible path. You have to establish an understanding of, I'm going to do my part as a man. I'm going to honor you as my partner. But if you cannot honor me in return, I have no problem with walking away from this relationship. Not because I don't love you, but because I love myself and know that I'm not going to tolerate that unhealthy behavior. I'm not going to tolerate a toxic relationship. I'm not going to tolerate a woman expecting me to diminish myself and lose myself in fear of losing her. No, you both should have an understanding that you have to both do your parts in having this relationship. Now, granted, we're going to have our moments. We're going to sometimes slip up. She's going to have her days where maybe she's off track. So I'm not saying leave at the drop of a dime. What I am saying is if you've taken all the necessary steps to rectify the issue and nothing is working, you cannot be afraid to walk away. You cannot be afraid to lose her. And if she cannot respect that, then chances are she's not the one for you. Or she is not at a healthy enough place to have a successful relationship with you. And understanding that will help you to maintain what's the word I'm looking for. Just not lose yourself in this situation. All right. Number 4, reason why she does not respect you is because you have not laid out a vision and plan in your life. And so what that really speaks to be honest with you, is you finding your purpose. And you know what? Even if you haven't found your purpose, if you can show a woman that you know where you're trying to go in life and you're willing to put in the work, that you have that vision and plan, she will still respect you. So there's an argument to be made that even outside of purpose, she can respect you if those things are there. But if you want to ensure that those things are in place, find your purpose. Your purpose needs to be your priority. It needs to be the thing that you focus on, whether you are single right now or currently in a relationship with a woman. Your world can't just be her. All right? Your world can't be just trying to please her. Your world has to be finding your way in life, your purpose, and in doing that, she will respect you more. There's a great book by David Deida, I believe he is his name, The Way of the Superior Man. And it talks about to never put your woman over your purpose. And how when you do that, you think you're making her happy. You think you're doing the relationship a favor, but in actuality, you're losing her attraction. You're losing her respect. You're diminishing the relationship because you showed her that you don't stick to your plan and your vision, that you don't have the focus to do what you're supposed to do. If you cannot stick to your own purpose, how can she rely on you to be the man you need to be? So you cannot lose sight of that. So focus on finding yourself, finding your purpose, and putting those things into place. But to simply wrap this whole thing up, listen, again, you've got to establish healthy boundaries in your relationships. You've got to be able to show that you can lead by example with how we're going to communicate, how we're going to better handle these situations. As a man, you have to learn how to be a master over your emotions. When you're an overly emotional man who has lost any kind of poise, any kind of ability to manage yourself properly in those moments, that becomes unattractive. Again, it doesn't mean don't express yourself. You should. It's healthy. It doesn't mean don't allow yourself to have a vulnerable moment. If that happens, let it happen. But don't just always lose control emotionally. All right? Be able to take a step back, process, lead, communicate. Do the things that will foster a healthy relationship. Do the things that show her that unhealthy, toxic behaviors will not be tolerated in this relationship. And when you do these things, you will grow, or you will earn more of her respect, and you will be able to have a greater, healthier, successful relationship. Now, I'm sure there's a lot more other things that we can talk about, but I just want to give you a quick message on this topic of why she doesn't respect you and the things that you can focus on to change that. All right. But I'm going to add one more thing. She doesn't respect you because she's not the one for you. So here's the thing. Listen, sometimes you are the man you need to be. Sometimes you're doing a lot of things right. But what you are missing is the fact that she's not it. She does not belong in your life. She does not fit in your life. She's not the one to walk the path with you. And you've got to be able to accept that. You've got to understand the difference between what you want and what you need. And there's a lot of women you may want, but you don't need them. They're not good for you. And they're not going to be the one that you can have success with in the long term. So recognize when there's no connection there. When your desire for her is based on superficial things or you getting caught up in the hype, but you've got to feel connection. You got to feel peace with this woman. You got to feel the ability to be able to talk to this woman. If that's not there, she's not the one for you. And if she's not the one for you, then you can almost bet that respect at some point is going to go away in that relationship. So again, that's it for real this time. Wrapping it up here. Again, like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you've dealt with these situations before, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.